Hello, my house flipper darlings, and welcome back to another part of House Flipper 2. Here we are back in the sandbox mode once again today. I've made a few changes, a few adjustments here and there, and I'm really happy with how it looks now. There are just a few things that I needed to do just to bring a bit more decoration, a bit more pizzazz, you could say, and that is indeed what I've been gone and done, and I'm going to talk you through them now. One of the things what I did in the beginning was just put some of the like bricks in a different orientation just to make it look a little bit more interesting, and it kind of brings a pattern in a lot of the places. I've even done it like on top of the stairs, like on each edge of the stairs, you can see there. An eagle-eyed viewer noticed that this one here is wider than the rest of them, and that is the case, but we're just going to leave it like that because I can't be asked to change it. So we're just going to pretend that that was a trademark from me, the architect, that always leaves one stair wider just to help people fall down the stairs. You know, it's hilarious watching people fall down the stairs. I've also gone ahead and changed the fence that we had. The glass fence was just making it look too modern. Now it is modern, but we're trying to go for a little bit more of a mid-century vibe. And I thought this one here just fit the bill a lot nicer. So that's what I've been and gone and done. But yeah, around all of the edges, we've changed the direction of the brick. What else did we do? Let's start down this area here. I've put a few yellow bushes in just to bring a bit pop of color. I've also boxed in some hedges along here that I just thought looked really nice. It added to it. A few planters here as well, just to separate off this big driveway nicely, but still giving enough room to get a couple of cars through down into the underneath of the driveway. I also changed the texture on the gym area, and we've put 2 windows in there as well. I'll talk you through that once we get in there. I just wanted the texture on the walls to not be brick underneath of here, and that helped me change the whole of the gym area into that kind of wooden texture, which I just think looks a little bit nicer. It kind of gets rid of the monotony of the brick, and I do like the brick. I like keeping it all like that, so it's fine. Another hedge along here as well that I've boxed in next to the staircase. Again, the staircase has got all of those little trims on of a differing direction of the brick. What else did we do? Oh, we changed the window into the kitchen area. I kind of cut it out and gave it its own kind of like little skylight moment in here, which I'm very much for that indeed. What else did we do down here? A couple of yellow bushes back in here as well. I also put in 2 areas here that I was going to do a planter, but I don't know. I don't know what I want to do in there. You can help me out with this whole area, in fact. I do want it to be some kind of dining space down here, but I just don't know what to do with the planters. I don't know whether to put plants in them or not. You can give me an idea for this. Oh, I think that one there's a bit deeper than that one over there, isn't it? Yes. Well, we'll sort that out. But yeah, again, with the bricks, just putting them in some differing like positions just to make it a little bit more interesting, really. And I'm all for it. One thing I found really annoying is I cannot change for the life of me. I can't change the wall here on this pool. I don't know why it's not allowing me to do that. It allows me to change this side of the pool and not this side. It's very annoying. I don't know what to do there. The gym. So this is what we've had to do for the gym. I had to lower the gym slightly because it was just a little bit too short. And we've gone for the staircase, or like a staircase on each side. I think what I'm going to do is get rid of the stairs on this side, just because we've kind of limited ourselves with space down here now, and just have the staircase coming through there. I don't know what texture I'm going to put on that yet, but it's not going to stay in brick. So we'll figure that out at a later date. And then we've got this slidey door here, which for some reason is a bit broken. You can see the door handle kind of like doing that. I don't know why that's doing that. It must be a bug in the game in a minute. But this kind of hides a bathroom. You're going to walk right into a shower room here with a couple of sinks. And then in this door here, we've got a toilet. So we're going to be popping a toilet in here, into there. And that's where those 2 new windows that are kind of underneath the house come through. Just to add in some natural light into it. That's all I wanted. But yeah, kind of vibing with that. What other things have we been and gone and done? Well, we've started to pick the wallpapers and flooring for the interiors as well. So I'm going to talk you through them too. Let's shut all the doors first. Let's have a bit of a surprise, shall we, Aiden? So I've gone for this wood, the same wood as the ceiling, but just in a different texture. We're going for a very dark mid-century vibe in here, but I still want a lot of natural light. I love this tile in here too. Just a bit of brightness. I think it really helps. But I love that skylight up there. I'm going to put the kitchen all the way along there with the dining room around here. A fireplace built into this wall that you can kind of see from both sides. That's what I really want to do. And then into the living area, which I love. I think it looks smashing. We've gone for a nice dark green on the walls. And I'm all for it, loves. I really am. We're going to be getting to that today as well, the living room. But there are a few things we're going to be going inside and outside and just doing it like that. I'm not going to kind of like stick with one room until we get up to the bedrooms and stuff. But yeah, lovely. A big bathroom, still with that lovely skylight. And I love this tile in here. I think it really, really works. I've used the same tile in practically everywhere, really. I just think it makes the house feel a bit cohesive then. The main bedroom, I do really love that colour on the wall there. It's like a soft kind of like raspberry tone. So I'm going to stick with that. And I'm all for it. I think this is going to look very nice once we're done with it. It really is. And then the smaller bedroom that we're going to be making into a children's bedroom. Oh, I didn't put that colour on the wall. Oh, I know what I did. I picked this colour and I thought, oh, that would look nice in the main bedroom. And I forgot to change this one here. We're going to pick a new colour for in here to go in the kids' bedroom. But yeah, that's what I've been and gone and done. So I think it's starting to really come together and make sense now. So today, what we're going to be doing is getting in some details. We're going to start playing around with the roof terraces. I don't know how much we're going to get done. We'll see how much we can get done. We're going to be playing around with the roof terraces, as I said. I do want this space to be a dining space out here as well, because it's kind of closest to the kitchen. So I'm thinking underneath of the house itself, it's going to be a bit more of an entertaining kind of area. So that's what I want to do there. I think this area here would work really nicely with some sun lounges and stuff, because it's right near the pool. I think that would work really lovely. And then out the front of the house, maybe some kind of fire pit I would like to see out here. So I think what I want to do first off, just because I'm quite kind of excited for this, I want to get the fireplace working. So that's what we're going to do first. Yes, we are, Jade. Hello. Anyway, how are you? How was your weekend? I had a lovely weekend. Went to London with Tom. I always get reminded as to why I don't live in London when I go to London, because it's just manic. It really is. For this country bumpkin, I can't with it. It's lovely to visit, but I could not live there. And I used to live there, but I was just like, how the hell did I used to live there? Because my lord, it is nuts. It really is. But it's always nice to visit anyway. And I've met a few of you lovelies as well. I met a few of you lovelies on the travels. So it was so nice to see you. It really was. Yeah, it's always lovely when I bump into you lot. It really was. I think, yeah, we're going to have to build that first though, aren't we? So this is what I'm planning on doing. Right, let's get you to there. Let's get you all the way across to there. No, just, no more. No more. And then you down to there. Okay. I don't know if I want it to be that big, but this is what I'm going to do first off. Let's get you in there. Okay, we're going to get fire on top of that. Do I want to pick the same brick? I feel like we should, really. So let's go to here, get that surface finish, paint you all the way across there. Think I could do the same there, unless I'm going to change the texture on here. I'm still going to do the same on the walls, but I think maybe changing the texture slightly just on where the fire is going to be. I think it'd be kind of a good vibe. Probably need to put a hole in here, actually, just for realism, you know, because it's going to be going right up to the chimney above. So if I can do that, right, okay. Well, this is going to be harder than what I thought. We don't have to see it go all the way up. I just wanted to have that kind of lip in there. Then get this on here. And then we can do the same in here, can't we? All the way across there, all the way to there. And you, my dear. I could probably do that as well. That's fine. If I can grab you all the way down. Beautiful. We're not going to really see that. What way does this go then? That's the wrong way. I don't want it to go that way. Let's copy this one. I've changed the direction of it just so it looks a little bit more realistic. And I'll flop you all the way across to there. Okay. I think that's what I want to do. Let's get the fire in there first. There is just these logs that I just think will just be perfect. I don't want to put a proper fireplace in it. Let's get you lit. Okay. Now, do we do a mantle and some glass? Let's have a look. Like using this one in the dark wenge. Sorry, minge. I don't know if this is going to work. I'd probably have to put it at the top here, wouldn't I? To act as kind of like a mantle. Can I do that? Oh, I can. I can make it go into the oh, I like that. Is that fire in the middle? I'm sure this is wonky. I'm wondering if it's too big, you know. Wondering if the actual fireplace opening is too big. Maybe just from above. Let's move you, because I'll probably use it. But I do believe it needs to be around about that big. Yeah, that's the one. That's the absolute vibe. Now, if we can do that and get you like that. Can I crouch? Oh, yeah, I can. I'm probably going to set myself on fire, so let's just turn that off, just in case. Oh, I don't think I can get in there. Yeah, that's better. That is much better. And then underneath, put them in that direction. Okay. I think that's better, you know. Yeah, I'm much happy with that. Now can I get you on there? Oh, you're going to go on the outside now? Oh, I don't hate that. Oh, do you know what? I like that. I wish it wasn't curved. Yeah, it's this one. It's not curved, look. I'll just stretch it out, filth, to the size that I want. And then move that one down to there. Oh, that's better. Much more fitting with what we're doing. Let's get another one on the other side and then get you right in the middle. Is that right in the middle? I think it is. And then we can turn the fire on. Oh, I'm for that, loves. I don't know about you. It's almost making me... I know this is very fussy, but I think I need to do it. I think there is a single cube. This one. And it's just tiny. I'm wondering if I can, like, just have a little small lip here. I think we should do that, like that. You know, that's going to be the same width as a brick. I like that. Yeah, let's do it. And let's do one on the other side as well, then. Just for safety, you know? You don't want that fire to be falling out at you, do you? Oh, we can just do it like that. Okay, that's better, yes. Can I do the top as well, then? Or will it need to be that way? It will. No, it doesn't. It needs to be that way. There we go. And the same there. Oh, that's made all the difference. Just a little lip to stop the fire from falling out, you know? Oh, I'm for that, loves. And it kind of like opens up that space as well. You know, you can kind of see through it from each side. I'm into that. I'm very much into that indeed. Right, I just wanted to do that before we cracked on with anything else. Let's start out the front here. So we said we were going to put a fire pit. Do we have fire pit? Oh, we do. Oh, we do. Okay. Ah, I could have put that in there, really. Couldn't I? Could have put that in the bloody fireplace. Oh, she's huge. Couldn't place the size of her. Yeah, she's too big. She's too big. Goodbye. We're not having you anymore. We are going to use it out the front here, though. I fear maybe there. Let me see that. Okay. Okay. But let's change the style. Yeah, maybe that kind of tone. And details black as well. Turn that on. Oh, that's cute. Right. Now we need some lovely seats for out here. It will need to make sense. So we need to make it look like an outdoorsy seat. So maybe like some kind of like ottoman. No, not office chairs, Aiden. Don't be such a dafty. Oh, do you know what? That's very stylish. That's very stylish. And I mean, not me putting it on the fire. And it's got a kind of look about it that I like. I'm not going to put them all around. I think what I'm going to do is do two on one side and then two on the other. Oh, yes. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like the form of it, loves. It's all out of formation, isn't it? So you need to go there and you need to come in one as well, you little shit. There we go. Nope, still wonky. It's fine. They had a party. They had a party. Can we sit down? It's the wrong way, love, to be honest. Any chance of sitting on it like the right way? No? Okay. What about you? Oh, there we go. We did one thing right. That's great. Oh, it's lovely and cozy. Yes. That's the vibe. And remember, we're taking this kind of minimalist in this house as well. So I'm not going to go too haywire and stuff. I want the structure and form of the house to speak. And the furniture is just lucky to be in its presence. I do think we need a couple of planters up here. I think I'll go ahead. Why am I like putting my torch on? I think what I'll do is bring up these ones and put in some ferns up here. Will ferns fit in that? These are the biggest planters they do. I mean, I could build my own. Yeah, let's do that. Let's overcomplicate things. And let's build our own planters. So there and there. We'll only take it to that height. We'll make these wood as well. There and there. And I might even come in one there like that, just so they're a little bit bigger. Yeah, I think so. Now I've just got to work out how big I made these. Let me get it right. And then we're going for the same colour wallpaper as what we've used on the house. I think this could work, you know. There we go, all changed. And then just pop it around like that. Oh, that's stunning. I tell you what, I'm very much for it. I really am. So let's get this other one done. There we go. 2 working planters. Now, the only problem, I haven't really found the perfect wallpaper to make it look like soil. I know that you can terrain paint. I've done that in the other planters, but we can't terrain paint up here because there's no terrain. Let's see if this will look soily. Not really, but it's better than what it was. And it's going to be covered by ferns anyway, so I think we're going to be fine. Let's get some of the smaller ones in first, and I'll put a couple of those palms in there. And I think that would suffice quite nicely. Can I move this? Because you are poking into the wood, and I don't want that. Not yet, anyway. I've not had my dinner. Oh, laugh a minute here. It really is. Yes. I like it. I honestly like that. We are, however, going to need some lighting out the front area here because this is the main entrance. I think like a strip of light going up there would look good. If I can pop you to like there, bring you all the way to there and then turn it on. No, that's kind of taking it into the modern, too modern. I think it might be best just having some kind of ceiling light out here instead. I think that might look a little bit better. Fitting in with what we're trying to do here, a little bit more mid-century. Do I want to do a row of them? I think these would look good in the interior somewhere. I think they're wrong for the exterior. I think we need to go a little bit more spotlightish. Also, I've had a few questions about will I be continuing on with The Sims? And I kind of I didn't make it 100% clear with my post that I put out about leaving the EA Creator Network and everything else. As soon as it's sold, I think the sad thing is I probably will be branching away from The Sims, but we do have until the summer of next year until that does happen. I'm not going to be buying any more packs or anything in that time. You can do with what you want to do. There's probably going to be people that are going to be sad to hear this, but I'm doing this for me, really. And it's quite hard to talk about. It really is. It's sad to talk about in a way because we've been here for so many years doing everything, but there's going to be so much more games that we can play. Paralives is coming out in December that I'm really looking forward to, and I'm going full pelt into. So we're continuing on until the day when it comes, and then I think it's all going to be changing, and that will mean I'm going to be bringing many other games to the channel, which in itself is exciting, but I'm just sad. I'm really fucking sad about it. About leaving The Sims, but I'm standing up for what I believe in, and I'm going to get repercussions. I know it will, because not everyone can be happy about anything on the internet, but I'm doing this for me and sticking to my values and whatnot, you know? So I just wanted to say that, and I will voice it in a Sims video as well, because not everyone watches this, but yeah, that is my plans, my loves. It really is. Okay, that is not spaced equally at all, but I think maybe round about there. It doesn't need to be perfect, he says. Is that one disappeared? Oh, it's just phasing out. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, a couple of spotlights up there. Not me just about to press L to see if I can see it at night. Not that. But I think that's how I want to leave this area. Well, let's get over to the other terrace then. We're going to start with this one here first. This is going to be a nice dining space out here, with maybe somewhere they can come out and sit as well. I'm maybe feeling a planter along here. I don't know. We'll see what happens there. So dining space would look great in this part, I believe. Then you can see it from the kitchen as well then. So let's find a good outdoor dining table or something that looks like it could belong outdoor, fitting in with the style of what we've got. Now we are kind of limited because there's not much build and buy items in this game, but maybe this one. It'd be good. I wish there were bigger tables. Or what about a picnic table out here? Yeah, what about a long picnic table? I'll go in and just put two together. I don't know if I'm going to like that vibe. Let me just see. All right, if I can put one right next to you. Oh, do you know what? Because of where it is, because it's in the woodland, in the forest, it works to me. I wouldn't normally like this, I don't think. But I think because of where it is, I think we're going to be okay. But yeah. And also another thing as well, I forgot to even say anything about this. I am going to be bringing channel memberships to the channel. I got a lot of feedback off of you lot. Rather than doing a Patreon, I'd like to do it just for this channel. Sometime this year before Christmas, there's going to be different perks and stuff. There's going to be maybe an extra video a week for you, for the channel members, that is. And obviously when you get into, when I start streaming, you're going to get like emotes and all of those benefits as well. I just need to have a real think about it and decide what I'm doing with that. But that will be coming, I promise. But yeah, that's the way I'm going to go with it. So thank you all for your feedback and stuff. I think that is probably how we're going to do things. And I'm very excited about that too. Very excited indeed. Picnic benches there, a nice kind of like sofa area here. And not so much a sofa. It needs to be fitting with what we've done already. Let's have a look. This one here could work. But I think what we'd have to do, well, we'd definitely have to change the wood. Oh, both of the woods. Okay. Oh, I can't change that. It's just the plastic. Well, we'll change the plastic to a darker brown then. I think that would work. And then the back of it, maybe some kind of like burnt orangey tone would look good. This is not the right one. It needs to be richer. This is sitting in right with me here. I just wish it was a little bit brighter. But that's me being a fussy bitch. Let me see you. Oh, I do like it. Yes. Yes, we're doing it. Okay. Right, now I've got to think about an orientation of how I'm going to be putting this in. I think it would have to be somewhere around here. If I can do like one there. Voice is going. Tom's ill, so I bet you any money I get it. Got the lurgy in London. And maybe one there. Or we could do that. And then that keeps that like open here to enjoy the view and entertain at the same time. Kind of vibing with that. I don't know if I'm keen on the colour that I've made the arms. There we go. I think that one's a little bit more fitting. That's the ticket. Yes, so I'll copy that one and pop you on there. That fits so much better. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Yeah, I do like that. Now, weirdly, I want some kind of tree up here. I know this sounds weird. Very strange. But how could I achieve that? I could carve out a planter. Oh, no, it wouldn't make sense because there's a gym directly underneath of it. Well, that's not going to work then. Maybe I could put a tree here somehow. Or even here, like around there, I could put a tree. Yeah, I think I want to do that. I'm not going to do a pergola or anything, but I do think a tree would look great here. First things first, though, before we move on, let's get a coffee table here. Small table, something that would match in well with those chairs. If I just choose that, buy that, flop you there for the minute. I'm going to move you in a bit tighter. Now I'm going to turn it and plop you there. Bring you in a little bit tighter as well. And flop you in the middle like that. And then, can I copy the style and put that on there? I can, look. Oh, I like it. I do. Yes. Do we have matching chairs for those sofas? We do. Oh, okay. Well, this is changing things. I would like a couple of chairs here as well. I'm going to pop one there and one right next to it. I think what I'm going to do is put the chairs up at this end and then move the other side like that. Oh, I tell you what, I'm for it, loves. But let's copy those two onto there. Let me see this. Yeah, I like it. I do, I like that. And it's giving that view. It's looking out to that view, and that's what I wanted. Right, next things I want to do, I want to try and do a tree. I want to try and plant a tree here. The only problem with that is I'm going to have to start around about here, just because I don't want the planter to go up to the window there. So I'm going to have to get rid of you, and I'm going to have to get rid of... Can I not do that there? Oh, no. Did I just get rid of the wall behind it? I've no idea what I just did. Let's get rid of this for now. Right. Let's make the planter a little bit bigger, because I want the tree to be a big tree. Now we just got to think of space here. Oh, damn. Right. I think I went a bit too far there, just because of how that is. Oh, no, not that. Let's copy that and start that again. So if I can go to there, get you to there. Okay. And then start from here. Oh, God. It's fine. What I can do is make this wider here. It's fine. It's fine. We've just got to go with it naturally and see what happens. That's all we need to do. There. Oh, not that big. Oh, seriously. Okay. Right. Now that I've done that, I'm going to get rid of this bit. I'm going to get rid of this wall and you and all of you up to there. Get the wall back in. Build you to there. Stunning. Get rid of that top bit like that. Right. And then I think what I'm going to do is just widen this whole area here up to where that tree starts. Around about there. Let's go inward. Everyone go inward. And bring you to there. Go across to there. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move this tree. I just think this needs to just stay square. Like that. And then I may as well take it all the way up to there, aren't I? Yeah. Obviously, I'll have to change some of the details with the path and stuff. But that's opened it out more there. Makes that plan to make a lot more sense now. Right. Now, can I do a big, big tree here? Like the one that we used in the front here, which is massive. I think that might be a bit too big. What tree could we use? Could we use a small willow tree here? No, I want it to be a bit bigger than that. Oh, that's a bit too big, I think. Let me just get it in anyway, and let's have a little look. Oh, it does look gorgeous, though. Let's have a little look down here. I mean, this one... You'd be like, you'd be getting hit by the willow tree on the way up, wouldn't you? This one's not bad. I've just got to find the right position for it. Oh, it's a perfect tree. It really is. I don't mind a little bit of branchage on the stairs. I think that's kind of cute. And now, because I've done that, I can show you the land painting. Oh, am I painting in grass? There I am. I want soil. I'm sorry. But there we go. And I could even put some ferns underneath of here now, couldn't I? So if I can get that all in like that. Let's have a little look. And that paints in that soil gorgeously, look. Oh yes, I'm for it, I tell you. Right, and because I've done that now, let's bring some of these ferns into play, shall we? That's a bit small. We need bigger ones than that. Where's the big boys? There's the big boy. Ferns love a bit of shade, so let's put a couple of these down. These aren't the ferns, but I'm sure they'll fit in there, no prob. It's almost making me want to build this to there and get rid of this. Just doesn't make sense anymore there. Do you want to get rid of that lip? Yep, that's fine. Yes, I'm happy with that. Oh, I'm very happy with that, I tell you. Let's start getting in some more of these details that we've put down. So I'm going to pop you to there, and then I'm going to go right to the edge over here and do a 2 wide one there. Again, just for a bit of difference and a bit of detail. And I'm for it. Oh, but I do need to come ahead and do it there as well. Oh, no. I think what I'm going to have to do is do that. And then make that line skinnier by putting the opposite direction there. Just for a little bit of Je ne sais quoi, you know? House flipper, je ne sais quoi. Yes. Oh, I'm for it, I tell you. And I think adding in one of those yellow, I don't know what they are, but I think just for a pop of colour there, like that. Just for a little blast of colour. Yeah, I'm into that. I'm very much into that. Don't know what to do down here. No idea. I think we'll do that area once we do underneath where the carport area is, but I don't know what to do there either, so leaving it for now. Couple of planters, one each side here. And I would like to get a barbecue up here. I think this barbecue is probably the most fitting one, so I'm going to pop you round about there. Let me just see how far this opens. Okay, so yes. Oh, they've got a lovely little barbecue. Oh, no, don't move it again. What am I doing? Just leave it. Leave it where it is. Okay. Oh, got my flashlight on. Let's just walk through the walls here. And I want to bring these and pop a couple of these just out the front here. Or the back, sorry. If I can get one there. And then we'll do another one around there. Is that correct? That looks okay. And then, as I said, a couple of planters. And I think this area's done. Done to how I want it to be within the styling of this house anyway. And there we go. Just a little splash of green with the planters. I think it needs something else in there. Maybe, let's have a look. What else can we put in there? There's something else in there at least. Maybe a succulent. The succulents were too small, but these spider plants will look great. If I can add a couple of them in. That's the ticket. Oh, yes. I'm into that. Right, lovely. Okay. Well, finally today, what we're going to do is this little bit here. This area. So, I want some lounges here. I love those lounges, just not with the draft print. Absolutely not. Let's just go for a nice... Oh, no. Can I even change the material? Just pure... Oh. 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 Yes. Does that tone match in well with what we've got up here? It does. It's just slightly darker, isn't it? Let's do that then. Yes, indeed. And I want at least 4 of these. So I'm going to put them like one there, one quite close together, a bigger gap. In fact, yeah, no, a bigger gap, slightly bigger, and then another one there. Because then I could put a small table there. And I could put the steps going down into the pool. Can I build stairs in the pool? Oh, off he goes. Off he goes on a tangent. Goodbye, cruel world. Let's try. Can we do this? So what I was thinking, can we do like 2 to there? Let's just keep them 2 wide. Like that. Right. And then bring it all the way along to there. Another 2. All the way along to here. Another 2. I think we might be able to make this work, loves. And that excites me. It really does. All the way along. Oh, didn't do 2 there, did I? Silly bum. All the way along to there. Another 2 to there. Oh, I think we're just going to fit it in. 2 to there, and then 1 more at the bottom. Oh, it just fits. And then just do it like this. We'll just pretend that water is not underneath the stairs. Shush. And then I can go put a really nice tile on everything now. I think we're on to a winner, loves. I really do. They're a bit steeper than what I would have wanted, but I think we're just going to have to make do. And then they can swim up this way, can't they? Now, do we do the black tile that I've got going on in here? Let's have a little look-ski. If I can paint you all the way across. So at least we got tile in there now. We're going to paint you too, and you. And the stairs. I think we're going to need to change the direction to do these. Maybe not you. And then change the direction of them to there. Yes. And then do the stairs. I think we can do that. I think that'll look nice. Yes. I like it. It makes the water look all mystical. And I'm very much for that. Well, we've made a start on this, haven't we? We have definitely made a start on it. We've still got stuff to do for the exterior, but I want you lovelies to give me some ideas. What are we doing down here? I did say I wanted like an entertaining space and stuff down here, but if you've got any other ideas, then feel free to let me know, because I will happily implement them, even with the stuff that I've already done, if you feel like I could have added something. One of the things I was thinking about was just rotating this table. I know, crazy. We're living in crazy times. Maybe. That made a massive difference there. But if you've got any other ideas for everything else, including down here, underneath of the carport area, we've still got stuff to do down there too, then feel free to let me know. But it's slowly coming together, isn't it? It's definitely slowly coming together. And I'm kind of happy with what we're achieving right now. I really am. Anyway, I'm going to leave you now. Thank you so much for watching, my loves. I'm going to be back in The Sims 4 tomorrow building a tiny home. So be on the lookout for that. Leave me some lovely comments down below. And I'll see you all then. Goodbye.